Is this the biggest online scam going on right now, and is it happening right under our noses? I'm Simon, I'm one half of Married to Reselling. If you're new to the channel, if this is the first video you've watched of ours, we are a reseller couple. That's me and my wife Faye, and we sell stuff online. So let's get straight into the issue. If you're new to the channel, we are resellers. We moved over from clothing on eBay and gone into breakable ceramics, antiques and collectibles. In order to get all those lovely orders to our customers, we get through quite a lot of bubble wrap. And we had a delivery the other day, and Faye looked at it and said, that doesn't look very much. Now we order bubble wrap in 100-meter rolls. That's how it's advertised, and we'll get into that in a little while. So here's the top best-selling bubble wrap on Amazon. This is the best-selling 100-meter rolls. It's 100 meters by 500 millimeters. You can see by the number of reviews on those products, these are pretty popular products, and these items sell thousands per month. They all have one thing in common, and that is reviews that state that there is not the amount of bubble wrap on that roll that's advertised. So we looked into this before, and I thought it's about time we did it again. We get through a lot of bubble wrap, as I already said. We probably get through, I don't know, a couple of rolls every week. Yeah, so we had a delivery the other day, and this is what happened. I'm getting a bit suspicious about the bubble wrap that we're ordering. I order it from different places all the time, and it seems to be getting smaller and smaller. It's meant to be, well, we order 100 meters, which basically looks like all this. We've measured this before, like a couple of years ago, and I don't really want to do it because it makes, you know, a nice roll of bubble wrap into not a nice roll of bubble wrap when measuring it. But I'm going to do it because it's gone on too long. So I have my measuring device, and across here is 8 meters all the way across. So let's see how many times this bubble wrap goes across, and it's meant to be 100 meters. How many 8-meter lengths did I measure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 56 meters, plus this is 4.6 meters, so that is 60 meters. What a rip-off. And that is this company, and this was ordered from Amazon. So that particular one was short, as you saw, and you might be thinking, well, how come all of these products also have like really good reviews? You know, they're predominantly sort of 4.5, 5-star reviews across them. So, you know, haven't you just got unlucky? Of course, the reason for that is when you order anything like that, you know, how many people are then measuring it to make sure they're getting what they're ordering? So when you look at these for sale on amazon.co.uk, it's often sold as per square meter or per meter. So for example, this roll is £12.99. It's 50 square meters because it's 100 meters by half a meter, and that shows as 26p per square meter. And this one, which is £11.99 for 100 meters, they just display the meter price. So again, £11.99 divided by 100, that works out at 12 pence per meter. So that's what's being advertised. We're being sold it per meter or per square meter, and that's what we would expect to receive. And so we've just had another delivery. I'm going to check that one out. Don't know, maybe it looks a little bit bigger than the last one, but we'll have a look. This is from a different company. Well, it's from that address, and I'll put the seller up. So this is from Amazon again. One thing I didn't do on the last video was measure across, just to give me an idea of how thick it is. It's 45 centimeters. They're advertised as half a centimetre bubbles. Obviously a mathematician could probably work out how that would work, but I certainly can't. It's just interesting, 45 centimetres, you know, so when I get another delivery, I'll probably just measure that just to sort of see what I'm expecting. I expect that this is less than 100 metres, and we're going to find out. So just as before, I'm measuring across here. This was 8 metres. Let's see how many times we can go across. That was so windy, that was a bit tough. But I need to get it done because the wind's getting stronger and stronger. There's a storm coming tonight. So I wanted to get this done as quick as possible. So let's see how many lots of 8 metres we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 56 metres again. And then this was 6 metres. This was the last bit. So that is 62 metres. So again, way short of 100 metres. So as you can see, that one was short also. Actually, it was a little bit more, like a couple of meters, but still, you know, we're talking about over 1/3 of this bubble wrap that I'm paying for is missing. So going back to those 6 best sellers, I've got some software that helps me identify how many units per month each one sells. So we can see this sells 1,456 a month. The next one, 2,878 a month. The next one, 3,536 a month. 1,757 a month, 1,913 a month, and 878 a month. That's a lot. So that's over 12,000 rolls of bubble wrap sold across those 6 items. And when we look at that in terms of revenue, that's over £15,000 worth on that first one, over £32,000 worth, then £39,000 worth, £26,000 worth, £23,000 worth, and nearly £8,000 worth just across those 6. And of course there are many more for sale. We've ordered from all of those in the past, and we also ordered from other listings too. We tend to just go for the best value, and I try to look at the reviews and find ones where people haven't claimed they're sold short, but that is very difficult to do. I need bubble wrap, I have to order bubble wrap. So across those 6 products, that is over £145,000 worth of turnover. And in our experience, the last 2 rolls that you've seen us measure, there is over 1/3 missing, which means that there is at least £47,000 worth of sales taking place where that bubble wrap is simply not sent. That's an incredible amount of money. So just to reiterate, all of these products have negative reviews that say that people received less than they paid for. The products clearly state the price per meter, and those meters just are not being delivered, and these companies are pocketing all of that cash and basically ripping us all off. Anyone that orders bubble wrap, that's what we're being ripped off. And don't forget, that's just 1 month's sales. That's £47,000 worth of bubble wrap that's not being delivered, that's being paid for, and it's not being delivered. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that is absolutely disgusting, and it's happening in plain sight. It's just going on, and so many people are obviously getting ripped off. They're paying for bubble wrap that they're not receiving, and they're not realizing it. Recently I've seen, I think, a poll on Instagram: how much bubble wrap do you use? A lot of people said, you know, I use 100 meters a week, I use 200 meters a week. Of course they're probably ordering it in 100 meters, and the reality is they're probably only using, just like us, 60 meters. I don't think I've ever seen anyone measure it. I know this has been talked about in the States around about 6 months ago, and a few of the big boys, including American Bubble Boy, were called out for shortchanging the customers. And I just looked, and we ordered over 100 rolls of bubble wrap, which means we've probably paid over £500 on bubble wrap that we've never received. Now, if you buy bubble wrap from Amazon or any other source, I would recommend that you look into what you're being delivered. Earlier on, I measured the width of the roll 45 centimeters. If you're ordering half a centimeter thick small bubble wrap, the roll is coming out at 45 centimeters or less, then you are definitely being shortchanged. I would anticipate that that roll should measure across 60 or 70 centimeters. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do about this. And I would encourage anyone watching that orders bubble wrap, no matter where you order it from, have a little think about it, measure the next roll that you receive and see if you think it's short. And if you have an opportunity to measure it, measure it. What I'm going to do is I am going to raise returns on these bubble wraps with Amazon, and I'm going to send them back 30 meters of bubble wrap. And within the return, I'm going to state that I needed some bubble wrap, so I've kept some. I've kept 30 meters, and you can refund me by £7 because 40 meters I haven't received, 60 meters I have. I'm keeping half of that, which is £3 worth. You can refund me the £7 and we'll move on. And I'm going to keep doing that. So I would encourage you to think about something like that yourself. This cannot continue to go on. £45,000 a month just on 6 products. That's 6 out of hundreds. I really believe that this should be looked into. It's no good me just ringing up Amazon and explaining. I'd like lots of people to see this video, so if you can share it, like it, comment on it, let us know your experiences. Let's try and get this video out there for lots of people to see, and let's hopefully get something done. Hope you enjoyed this video, a bit different to the usual ones. We'll be back very soon with more sales for you. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.